my fellow nerdites. Welcome to a show I like to call Nerd News. Communicator on. So I have a bunch of really exciting nerd news today, and I hope you guys are excited because it's gonna happen right now. Let's start with movie news. Okay, so we've heard for a while that they're thinking of making a sequel to Blade Runner. That's been in the works for a while, and we've all been concerned about who is going to direct this, because it seems like anyone that's trying to make a sequel to Blade Runner is going to ruin it. Except news came out today, for me, it's gonna be later for you, that Ridley Scott has said yes to directing Blade Runner. Really exciting news, right? So he said that he has signed on and that he's already working with a writer that he really likes and that they're partway through the script. The only thing that he will reveal is that there will probably be no Deckard in this film. This is interesting because if Harrison Ford was cast in the movie, having aged 30 or 40 years, it would be obvious that he's not a replicant, and that's sort of the enduring question that comes from the first movie. So if they don't cast him in the movie, that will remain a mystery, but I want to know the answer. Is he a replicant or not? I hope that they answer the question in this movie, whether he's a character in the film or not. What do you guys think? Replicant? No replicant? Let me know. Let me know in the comments. Give me reasons, too. Reasons. Anyway, this is a super thumbs up from me. I hope it is for you too. I'm really excited to see a Blade Runner sequel directed by Ridley Scott. Yay! So in other movie news, there is a new video up at the Hobbit blog, and you can learn all about how they're shooting it in 3D and shooting it at 48 frames a second. It's the first film that is a narrative that's doing this. It's really exciting, so they sort of show you how they're doing it, and they also show how they've had to adapt their makeup techniques to go along with the new technology. So I highly recommend going and looking at that. I'll put the link in the underpants bar, and you guys can join in on the fun. So in Star Trek news, I read about this on Hardcore Nerdity. IO9 has like a blog posting. They're showing the 10 most explosively masculine Captain Kirk fighting techniques. It shows clips from all the TV shows with all of his signature fight moves, so it'll really show you how to fight like Captain Kirk. My favorite is the airborne meat masher, which is basically this. It's really, really graceful. Next, in comic book / YouTube news, someone has made a video about the death of Spider-Man that is happening right now in the comic books. And if you haven't read the comic books, this is a great way to get an overview. They've very creatively taken pages from the comic books and put some kind of motion capture over them and voiced them over. It's really cool. I highly recommend looking at it. And of course, reading the comics. Another fabulous YouTube recommendation that I want to give you guys today, if you are into video games at all, Hi, I'm Ron has put up an amazing rap video. It's a Legend of Zelda rap. He's a super talented musician, as I'm sure you guys know, and he's very kind to me because sometimes he gives me music for free that I can put in my videos that you guys get to watch. So we should go and support him and watch this amazing rap. It's actually really, really good. This is not a fake recommendation. This is like an amazing video, beautifully, cinematically shot by Willie Watts, and super amazingly rapped by Ron. Yay, go look at it. And lastly, in the science news, did you know that NASA is working on a tractor beam? It's true, NASA's Goddard Space Center has received a grant to gather particles and transport them via laser, aka a tractor beam. They are working on it. This could be a thing that's not science fiction, that could be real life. Tractor beams for everyone. Yay! Whoosh, 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 whoosh. Also in science news, the darkest planet ever discovered by mankind has been discovered. It is blacker than coal. It's blacker than black acrylic paint. It's like black, really black, dark. And it's really, really close to the sun that it's next to, and no one knows why. It hasn't been absorbed by the sun. And some people are postulating that it is in fact not a very, very black, giant, bigger than Jupiter planet, but maybe is some kind of power station built by aliens to absorb the power from the sun. Let me know if you think that that's what's really happening, or if you have another guess. I'll give you a link to the article in the underpants bar. And that is it for Nerd News today. I hope that you learned some stuff that was enjoyable to your face. I will give you fist kisses, and butterfly kisses, and Eskimo kisses, and elephant kisses. And here is a tractor beam kiss.